We're going live right now, 5:20 in the morning. Reggae Wednesday, we back. Summer edition. SE means summer edition. Reggae Wednesday. That's what it means. Let's get the brands up. Let me switch up the colors a little bit. Darken it up a little bit. Dark and lovely. Summer edition. Reggae Wednesday. I like the black. Let's go. Good morning. All right, we're gonna get to the Reggae Boys because y'all know the deal. I do my shit on most of the week, and then on Reggae Wednesday, I'll do my shit once in a while, and then I'll do a Reggae Boys or another dance hall crew mixtape to rock out the morning emails and get y'all going. So this playlist today, I'm rocking this from the Reggae Boys. It's real gangster. It's real hardcore. Let's go. Good morning. Let's go. Real rude boy business this morning. Let's get them. Reggae music Wednesday. Let's go. Hey, rude boy. Shout out to the Reggae Boys. Let's go.
Want a man that is romantic. Well. Gonna fly all the way from Rome. And I tell me that she prayed that Sylvester Stallone.
Let's go, y'all.
She really want a man to make she moan and groan. She moan. Now want a man to come and rock up her home. So me see man to exercise and train and practice. Can't afford to be lost on the golden list.
Hey.
You fail to fulfill the woman them promise.
5:22 in the morning, Uncle. Let's go. Good morning.
Yes, in the time when woman want all them business fixed, and a man a compose like him at double six. Woman a go get mad and say, but what is this? Pick him up like this, your missus. Well, woman want the loving, so them start get hyper. Say she na request, not a Wesley sniper. She want a good love and that is her piper. To turn off the light and make she feel alright.
Shout out to VP Records, Reggae Boys. Let's go.
Hey, girl fly all the way from Paris, and I tell me how she prayed that Chuck Norris. She no want no man to thump and box and take my piece. Want a man that is romantic.
Very nice. Well,
girl fly all the way from Rome, and I tell me that she prayed that Sylvester Stallone. She really want a man to make she moan and groan. She moan. Now want a man to come and rock up her.
The girly, Mr. Players, girly, champion. We come from the country, no girly, Mr. Players, girly, champion. We come from the country.
Sweet.
yo.
Oh my
Reggae
God,
Boys sound is here for rapper.
Let's go, y'all. Go to YouTube. You know what it is. Let's go.
Baby, your loving is the sweetest. Yes. Special request. The loving that you give down, baby, is the sweetest. What about the next woman? Oh man, your love is the sweetest. And the lip on my lip, oh man, your loving is the sweetest.
Yes. I know the size of your body and the different from it. Don't go down for your physical fit and not the looks of your body, how you carry it, Jimmy. Tell the world that you're energetic, so girl, wine.
Let's go. Come on.
Hear me, and girl, you bubble in a line. Me say wine.
Wine.
Hear me, bubble up.
Reggae Wednesday, y'all. Let's go.
Tell me which one. Me beat up all our John.
Me no nice, you know.
That's a free event. The 18th is free.
All right. Tell me which one.
Say that.
Me beat up all our
Anthony
John.
Bonner, what up? Good morning.
The race is on, but I won't compete in this competition.
That's not right, woman. When you run up and down, me say no me to one no man. You know what? They cycle down. When you run up and down, woman, no me to one man. You know what? They cycle down.
August 18th, the world famous will be in Brooklyn over for the 40th anniversary of the Video Music Box. World famous will be in the building. Nicest crew will be in the building. A lot of the groups will be there. Ralph McDaniels, Video Music Box, my brother himself. Also, on the 27th, we are rocking. Tickets are selling. Let's go, y'all. Palladium, the world famous in the building. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
You can say
I'm getting it started this morning.
years go by and still
Good morning, y'all. Let's go to YouTube, man. Facebook be bugging. Go to YouTube. Come on now.
like sorry.
Use these links. Go to YouTube, y'all.
Forgive me.
Hey.
It's all that you can say.
Reggae Morning Wednesday emails. You know what it is. Let's go.
The words don't come easily. Like forgive me.
Hey, let's go.
And you can say, baby. And baby, can I hold you tonight? And maybe if I told you the right words,
come on now,
at the right time, you'd be mine.
Hear this. Wanna be talking wine. American girls come wine. English girls come wine. Canadian girls come wine. Jamaican girls can wine. True wine. You remember this? Feel like it. You remember this? All of the beat. You remember this? Jump around it. The man can walk. You remember this? A man who wants to make it feel down on it. So wine.
Shout to the Reggae boys. Let's go.
Wine. English girls come wine. Canadian girls come wine.
Good morning. Come on.
Girls can wine.
Reggae boys.
Just wine your body, diddy. Wine up your body. Make them know say that you full up a wine ring. Wine up your body. Reggae boys. Make them know say that you just let it. You remember this? Hard and stay. You remember this? Bad man and wicked. You know come on. It can't done. Oh yes.
Hold up your one and you did wanna spend fun. And in the year because the really was the one. It's like
let's work. Come on now.
I'm scooping your skin or stamp cat up and talk about the candlelight to them and first day. Giving us to you the apple light. Got no stamp on them hard. Night and day I feel you down the bench. Start them out of the way.
We've been putting that work in there.
But y'all know what them call them a real old talk. Your style of kill
Men see beauty, they value personality.
Love them and we give you anything. I never do, I just ask. Woman, no can you know say you in a first position. Hold up your one and you the mother spend pan.
We see the beauty, but we value the personality.
It's like, what we say?
Yeah, that was a good video. I'm in a few of those.
Mad, and no wicked in the bed. Wicked man and mad in the bed.
I don't get a many videos, but Billy asked me to be in the video.
All the girls will tell the world that I am
Wicked in bed.
All the girls will tell the world that I am wicked in bed. Wicked man and mad in the bed. I am mad and no wicked in the bed. Wicked man and mad in the bed.
Come on to YouTube. Let's go to YouTube.
Don't want Alfred. Don't want Cody. Me don't want David. I promote
My dad. Good morning, y'all. Unction in the building. Good morning, emails, males, and females. This is Wednesday's work. You know what it is. Reggae Wednesday, the summer edition. We doing this. We back at it. We're going to stay at it. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
Another one. Wanna listen? There's nothing you can do that makes me run away from this clash, yeah. And there is no DJ can put
Classic reggae. Let's go. Hip hop dance hall. You know what it is. Ninja Man.
I'm telling it from the start, I will break it all out. And leaving it down and comfort and the real finds and art. There's no word you can say that it could offend you, ninja. You tell me, the guy murder them. In a competition, a guy murder them. You don't murder them.
Reggae boys.
Murder them. When me gone, I would that follow me. When me look from money, I make bad boy towards it. When me gone,
5:29 in the morning. Let's get it popping this morning. 5:29. Let's work. Unction in the building. The morning emails, your males and females. August 27th, the world famous, most dangerous, and Mobb Deep will be at the Palladium, New York City. Shout to Funk Flex. You will be on the set. Also, we will be on the 18th. We will be rocking over at Brooklyn for my man Ralph McDaniels. I'll read that flyer later on. Shout to Video Music Box. We got y'all. Come on.
If me just tell you me go murder, then me come in, take off the whip. Take off the whip. Take off the whip.
Stop it and move on for the side. Original Kimbo King. Kimbo Queen and a King. Original Kimbo King. Kimbo Queen and a King. Them are some damn lazy thing. Now I fit do nothing. No for my money making. And for them timber one thing. On the corner no peer posing. All in a mix up and thing. No people business watching. So them get talk to some foreign. Them brother live a Brooklyn. Them no want to make them living. We call them Pimbo King.
Risking their life for that plastic surgery.
Call them Pimbo King. Pimbo.
Yeah, yeah, me. A girl man a run your down, girl, and no for your fault. Take him, girl, you no business. A girl man a run your down, girl, and no for your fault. Take him, girl. Take him, girl, you no afraid of no girl. Calamity, they you have fat material. Me show, take him. She can't touch your body. Take him because you're not afraid of me. Me show, take him. Cause your body not a yacht. Grab up the 10 ton where you have me shown. Man, I run your down, girl, and no for your fault. Take him, girl, and no for your fault. Girl, man, I run your down, girl, and no for your fault. Take him, girl, and no for your fault. I'm gonna say a reggae boy.
Good morning. Reggae Wednesday, everybody. Young to the building. The morning emails. Let's go, y'all. Shout out to the Reggae Boys, VP Records, Jamaica. You know what it is. Let's go, y'all. Unks here. Come on.
The saddest thing in my life is when she left me with a broken heart. I was going insane. Yes, try to erase
Happy anniversary, Duchess.
memories.
To my queen.
They're the ones that don't see. If I could forget all about the past, how long will this go on? The saddest thing in my life
Let's go.
is when she left me with a broken heart. I was feeling the pain, the saddest thing in my life.
You know someone that comes different things. Tell that man, I'm gonna take you to the dance. I'm gonna say, reggae boy. Put on your best dress tonight. See what the man say, baby. I'm gonna rock you till broad daylight.
Come on now.
Be on your best shape tonight. Yes, girl. Put on for your dress and put on for your jewelry. Me and you is going to a nice party. Uptown or downtown or Kingston City. All of the bossy them I become follow me. And when they hold them like a man appear agony. All of the bossy them I jump up with me. Watch them I jump and spread out for me. Tell me and Malvo aspiring me. And when they drop inside the winery. Watch all the girls them I wine them body. And then they drop for the girls them love her. And every bossy get big bout ya. Come. No, you don't suit those other guys. You that girls. You be alright. Set yourself straight. No, you don't suit those other guys. You suit me fine.
We always pick the right tunes. Reggae Wednesday. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
See, when you have money, know who to give it. Okay. When you're down, none is nowhere around. And when you're up, then always enough.
Let's go. Come
so
on.
When you make it, try don't get broke. No.
Me know my friend, different from me enemy. Them me know my friend them from way back when. Me know my friend who not forsake me again. Me know my friend. Yeah, we will not stop telling them what them a talk. Them what them a chat. Well, them a chat me and my friend the race long. You be a till down in at the end. We have to see who master got a condemn. No for flash like when paper touch pen, some a screw. But I'm enemy. Them.
So you're naturally nobody, girl, that a mad them. And you fat in a body, you know what that a kill them. And you ugly face, you know what that a mad them. And you pretty than you, but man, nah, rush them. And the man, them a pass, and you, them a defend. You look good, I kill them, you look good, I mad them. Cause you born out of your mother, girl, you look good. Back up on a girl, because you look good. A girl, wear pretty, she don't look good. I just press up, and then you kinda press up, with the girl them love up, and then press up, and then you kinda walk, girl, side up on the bed and show a man say you're up. No one on your body, girl, then push it up and then you open your foot, and me ready for the walk. Now me wheel and me wine and me choke and me block slide down for the girl. Me will and John stand up, rub and shiny brush, I woulda kill her with the walk. 1 o'clock at 2 o'clock, shake the press up, 3 o'clock at 4 o'clock, shake the press up. All of them and them know about the walk and a girl test with a me chop her stomach and tell them and where the girl them prof and the girl them don't know so they are chop her up and just press up where the girl them love up and just press up and then you kinda press up and the girl them love up and just press up.
Reggae boys. To all the girl them out, me and the girl them say we are best friend. Look on nobody that a mad them and them out. Shout it out all the girl pick me them. Number 7 me love the girl them out. Oh, they not disrespect them to the phone. Number 7 me a fight for them. Come on, Chaka the most of the DJ legend. Reggae boys. Double to the max as on the front end from and on the rear end. A girl me love no.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, emails and females. This is what it is. Welcome to the building. Shout to MOP First Family. Let's go, y'all. Keep it rocking. Come on.
Tell them well you can't drop off and she move up your body. You look expensive, bro. Jump around a good life, you want especially crazy. You want the girl them, because the girl them, you them a good friend. Look on nobody that a man them and them. Shout it out all the girl think me them girl no nice. Oh no gone on top price. Nicer than they come good on the right price. Girl no sweet. Don't make me heart skip a beat. 24 number 7. Still on the girls.
Reggae boys, so about to get
Young girl business control Jamaica. Young girl business control Jamaica. Girl a roam on the drive near my master. Girl a roam on the drive Benz and Jaguar. Girl a roam on the drive Toyota Corolla. Work a free zone, you a free zone worker. Even when you work as a domestic, you go good for the coast, this is good for the gang. One good turn, this is deserve another. Jump out the frying pan and jump in the fire. Better to build it, they tell you down there. Birds of puppet that we all sit together. And sit together like a stamp on a letter. Watch a cannabis on the microphone center. No one girl up with them call him Sharon Rock. As a shit over
anywhere you go, you can't pull up there. Anywhere you go. Buckle up to the downtown area. Cause no man can find the finger. Buckle up to the downtown area. Cause no man can find the finger. When I said baby love just come over. If I say him love the shape and your finger. You have the love and I eat me cry. Everything you have is my heart desire. You baby love man the one Sandra. One me Raquel and the one Sophia. Let's go check out and show your figure.
Wow.
I'm not saying already. Reggae boy sound is here
Boy, this is boy. Beating on me a boom boom. Everything when I listen to tease a girl and that's all I like. Love me girl with all your might. Sometimes but all this and said sometimes about that. Some of them know I've been loving the dick in your heart. Sometimes but all this and they say some one with that. Some of them don't have no love in get fun. Two swing and a stand. Well I might be cool, I might be simple, but I'm not rich up in the contract with coffee to give you fool. You never know, see me run this school, so I got the girls them fool. Must realize and understand, say me sing this dance, and the girls them on gone. You want this sweet from 19 all along when man the girls. Woman you ready, so man of my mind, you know one of your who fucking up your mind, listen to me style and catch the pattern, being with the next brand new song. Well, boy,
Reggae boys!
and everything. And the next one the rhythm thing. Oh, wow, when the DJ singing, that child, listen up. So, I'm a million demand, just let me know. And if I'm in it, I'm in the sorry for show. Affection in me hand, just a bubble of the show. Can't hold it, I must have to let it flow. I will do anything just for you. Make you feel happy and I never make you feel. I will do anything just for you. Sacrifice my love, I can do it. You just see me walking out, then something must be wrong. I will never do you that, just me no one. The whole of the so much, I will me sing a song from the bottom of my head. Because me check for you so much, so me not go do your that. Come on, me now me like a part and make up black. Natural African girl, she cool and she black. With a lot of tenderness to make the pepper kick back. Especially for you, me bring a bunch of roses. What people them say, I just want to the roses. To them not understand why no business. Tell them to mind them all, it's only sing. The feeling that's so strong, I know that feeling keep the world. Never say from above, if you ain't natural. There's no other way to struggle, your love, then would it be alive? I love you much, some of us know they I will do anything just for you. Make you feel happy and I never make you feel happy.
5:41 in the morning, let's go.
Sacrifice my love, I'm love and devotion, I got away across the ocean, action and protect my ocean. Love in a slow motion, coming a fool. We go be lovely resident, and then the next man living like a president. All of these private lessons to me student. Gangali overthrow them, the government. Come here, deal with me love like this. A long time we never out of in a recent. How we stand best on the way. Reggae Wed. This certain man and the soul gonna hell. Out of the world where you get expelled. That's simple me, but the bad man tell. Well, this a one name 11:45. This certain man and the soul gonna hell. Out of the world where you get expelled. That's simple me, but the bad man tell. But you a bad man and you don't know about the West. No Billy the Kid and you don't know Joe Tex. Yeah, come a war and let your bulletproof vest. His father got a bug in you through the test. Perplex me now and get the man vex. Who want to take your life and you can't blow a breath. Me believe in the man we can do.
Reggae boy sound is here forever.
I'm no drink bag juice from base. Strictly peanut country wine out my girl ways. In a AAA, man no drink bag juice from base. Strictly peanut punch while I sing a nice day. Because them want the sweet juice from the long game. Tranquilize them body, sterilize them brain. Make them say yo easy best fuck a man.
We back Reggae Wednesday, we rolling now. Every Wednesday we back here, let's go. Auction the building, let's get it popping. The morning emails, all you males and females, let's go y'all. Reggae Wednesday, shout to the Reggae boys. VP Records, you know what it is. Let's go Jamaica, shout them out. One time, let's go y'all, come on.
Man no drink bag juice from base. Strictly peanut punch while I sing a nice day.
United we stand and divided we fall. For them not got to themselves, they left back against the wall. United we stand and divided we fall.
Heavy dance hall this morning.
We know one that boat. Those are fun that we live for. Those are we know one that boat. Those are fun that we live for. But it's not right. We give it another fuck in a life and anything that the end I give him a fight. But it's not right. We round it that's the fuck in a life and anything that the end I give him a fight. But it's not right. The baby when that's the fuck in a life and anything that the end I give him a fight. But it's not right. The grind man that's the fuck in a life and anything that the end I give him a fight. But it's not right. The panel must be fuck in a life and anything that the end I give him a fight. We know one that boat. Those are fun that go really good. Come again. Those are we know one that boat.
Wait them on, who that a come? Wait them on, who no think me did done? Wait them on, who that a come? Wait them on, who no think me did done? Me come it up, say DJ go and go sit down. Me come it up,
Reggae Wednesday, morning email, come on.
Me come it up, DJ go and go sit down. Me come it up, tell them fi pack up and run go. Put your pants and come off on the right. They have two stick hot and the mic. Hot barrel come off on the left before me use the bomber and box it with the depth. He's the grinds man. Give my centret, me electric chain, me go shot
Girl, them a run for shop to bleach. Cause them want brown skin.
Reggae
Them a bleach out them skin, them a bleach. Feel look like a browning, them a bleach.
Them a bleach out them skin, them a bleach. Feel look like a browning, girl me honor you. And you no bleach out your skin. You no use no chemical, feel look like no browning, girl me honor you. And you no bleach out your skin. You no use no chemical, feel look like a browning. 90% of the girl them join the system. Every girl nowadays them want brown skin. So put your one and tell them for the browning. Every girl send them want the color and the pumpkin. So them run gonna shop a figure pipe.
Reggae Wednesday, everybody. What's up? Auction in the building in the morning. Emails will be 5:45 in the morning. You know what it is. Let's get it popping. Let's go, y'all. We moving forward.
My bitch,
whosoever will me come, girls, if any money before no lie down. In the meantime, whosoever will me come, girls, take the money before no lie down. No man can rap out on a bad button and press it out in the door. That now go work, come on, no one to the income. Up up on a money man, one of the nicest. Go tell if you work the money and bring
shout to my MOP family, come on.
The finance the run. New shoes, new jeans, the wheel and tot. Tell the man to the dollars, the me can run. Whosoever will me come, girls, take the money before no lie down. In the meantime, whosoever will make come, girls, take them on the photo.
Now make the woman excited.
Come on now.
Forgiveness society X-rated. Make the girl get haunted. Fool man never say, who said that woman can't done? Tell them say the woman don't come to done. Who said that woman can't done? Tell them say the woman them can't done. And took one wash, did you turn it down, gal? Put me your foot on next man welcome. And took one wash, did you turn it down, gal? Put me your foot on next man welcome. And back it men up. If the woman done, man we walking stick. If the woman done, man a bust. If the woman done, man a use woman.
Go to YouTube, you know what it is.
Everybody sing.
Y'all gotta go to YouTube. Let's go.
Watching every move that you make, girl, that is just a part of life's game. Even though you may feel something, so you can't always listen to lies and keep you down. Oh, you can't always listen to lies that hurt you and keep you down.
Some shout out there, can you a talk about? Hold up your hand, can you a mention? Love is a man, can this the program? Because I'm independent, and you a name brand. Some shout out there, can you a talk about? Hold up your hand, can you a mention? Love is a man, can this the program?
Bring him on!
Nothing like the real thing, baby. There ain't nothing like the good.
She's a 1 million sexy girl.
There ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. There ain't nothing like that.
Let's go. Ain't nothing like the real love, baby. 1 million, and you got it like crazy. Ain't nothing like the real love. We have this touch and feel. We find the sexy. I said to please, but say you've done this up. And don't give me no fight. See, I don't know, come up. My friend ain't for me.
On the 18th, yes, Marcus Garvey Park Media Music Box will be in the building. Shout out to my man Ralph McDaniels. We will be there, going out the world famous in the building. You know what time it is, down in Brownsville, doing what we do. Marcus Garvey Park, the world famous, will be there doing for my man Uncle Ralph. That's right, Ralph and the kids. Let's go, y'all. Come on, out here, come on.
And the inner kitchen, a peel a banana and a peel a pumpkin.
And I say,
alright, them a peel the pumpkin. Take a bone about a pick out this sardine.
Don't forget, on the 27th of August, we got MOP Mob Deep. Let's get that. We got a QR code now. Make it easy for y'all. Let's go right to Ticketmaster. Get the tickets. We want to get it on there, pop it off. Let's go. Shout out to everybody buying tickets right now. They're buying a lot of tickets. Let's get them before they sell out. Let's go, y'all. Out to the building. The morning emails, males and females. Reggae Wednesday.
Nobody done the devil blind and the cripple land. I don't know why black wizard love it so. And I need more roses fine and you stem. From you dance, I will be have a mad. I kill all of them roses fine and you stem. A whirl a dance, we come to teach them. It's like poop. So the boy stay down, the girl is like a pussy shocking vibe. Jet him a do the tatty. Taking me little better than me and so lucky. When him a whirl without pretty. I am my future kicks naughty butterfly can't quit. Come on up pretty. Hope we do the roll dance, we never tell nobody. Cause everybody don't know the roll dance already. If you know understand, taking the pussy. Brand new dance from the city. I follow it, roses fine and new stem. Brand new dance where we have a mad. I kill all of them roses fine and new stem.
Yeah. Reggae Boy sound is here forever.
Shout out to Reggae Boys, VP Records. Let's go, Jamaica. I see y'all. I see what's going on in the morning emails, males and females. Every Wednesday we play. Sometimes I do my shit. Today I'm doing a Reggae Boys shit. They rock. They get that classic dance hall shit popping on Wednesday. Let's go, your uncle in the building. R.I.P. Fox. Come on.
I know our eyes they will see. Say, me no come here so fi joke, me no come here so fi laugh. Me dey up on a mission and me complete. Chuck is my rod, of course he is my star. If you love me go, you have to accept the gap. Could I be little when me get down instead of soft? Iniquity walk all I walk with strong. Them inject me body with cold, but me no cough. She was like all 50 judge when I laugh. I was born to be free. I'm me all gangali gangali. I'm me all gangali gangali. I'm me all gangali gangali.
Hey, sometimes I wonder I never make it to this world would have a new. I just don't have a clue. And sometimes it seems that this world closes ahead of me, and there's no way of breaking free. And then I see you reach for me.
In the morning emails, males and females.
Sometimes I wanna give up, I wanna give in, I wanna quit the fight. And then I see you, baby, and everything's alright. And everything's alright. When I see you smile, I can face the world. Oh, you know I can do anything. When I see you smile, I see rings of light. I see you shining like to the way down.
Classic dance.
I just say Coca-Cola bucket shape, I hit around the place. Broke out, girl, you have the shape. Coca-Cola bucket shape, I hit around the place. Skin out, girl, you have the shape in the place. Uptown, girl, have the shape in the place. Downtown, girl, have the shape in the place. London, girl, have the shape in the place. New York, girl, have the shape in the place. Canadian, girl, have the shape. And them have the shape and I give man headache. And them have the shape, make man body shake. And them a fling big stone and bust off man face. And them have the shape, cause warring at the plate. I just say Coca-Cola back a shape, I hit around the place. Rock out, girl, you have the shape. Coca-Cola back a shape, I hit around the place. Skin out, girl, you have the shape. I'll buy you one time, man, can't take care of it. Back went down the gate.
Reggae Boy sound is here forever.
Find a good man, I know he might take care of you.
Good morning, everybody. Let's work. Come on now.
See, Sultan the wife. Ball it out to us. Step up in a life, hold up your hand. Bounce and go round. Make sure him see you and hold him head down. Him surprised. Can't believe on you. Swear to God, him can't. You down to so yeah. Model for you one time, man. Cause him can't take. Back when down they give you. Pose for you one time, man. You find a good man. I know. He might take care of you. He used to tell him friend them. How you want with Frank. Have you in a house like said you want house rant. Once you're and feel much you red frank. Book on a girl and comfy them back. Find a better man and you start to answer. You can get big dish step on your own stamp. See you in a dance but him one rally back. But yeah, no answer to that. Before that one you prefer to adopt God. Mothers, and I take him lately. So you find a better man that drive him crazy. So yeah, man by your one time man. Cause if you take back when down they give you. Pose by your one time man. You find a better man and you know he might take care of you.
This a the do you remember remix? I'm not saying after it. I'm in a big here and jump up and skip and it go a little something like this.
You remember when that fading love young man innocent remember? Don't you remember how it's all began? Where it just seems like heaven since so. Why did it end for everything?
Can't tell me from the Patricia. Link can't the mother nor the father. Link can't tell me from the Patricia. Me can't get that. Watch out. Me tell you woman, if your man go with another girlfriend, do a bad screw Suzette and Karen. Jump around your poverty, no condemn. Woman, if your man go with another girlfriend, no bad screw Suzette and Karen. Jump around your poverty, no condemn.
There's something inside so strong. Oh Lord, I know that I can make it. I'd like you to be proud so long. I find that my pride was I'm
Yo, Reggae Boy sound is here forever.
They went to the gift shop to get a gift and I book them rap. But now Christmas come, Debbie she know want that you I go down at the pet shop. Debbie say, she have a little kitty cat. Debbie say the little cat fluffy and fat. She say she have to hide the cat under her frock. If them boy out a broad, the cat them a go stop. Me ask her what they color and she say the cat black. The cat black, but kiss me head back. Them say black cat a look me, but me have to hold that. Me tell her me a go lend her me little kitty.
Sean and Kenny, yeah. I mean, we hung out. We did our dance moves together in the club. Like, you know how the dudes dance in the club and do like break, not break dancing, but like hip hop dancing routines and all that, and battles and all that. We did all that. But I mean, yeah. And actually, what's the name? Danced with Kane in school. So those are peoples, by the way, just so you know. Sean and Kenny's our brothers. You know what I'm saying? We love them. Those our boys.
Take it off of the father. Well, so the father for the son. Me put a over brothers. See them coming come. And I mean brother them get 15 sons. Couldn't afford to let me go.
They were acrobatic back then. I think we had more like syncopated moves for everybody. But they had dope acrobatics back then. They were dope. Duchess, can I get more coffee? Before you go to work. What? Before you go back to work. 5:55 in the morning, Uncle. Happy anniversary to my Duchess, by the way. 6-month anniversary, you know. I'll tell you the story once it turns around.
The lottery man is to me.
Reggae Wed.
But you wanna not do nothing, I want to them. Well, if a man no suffer me. The lottery man is to me. Peter want to offer me. But you wanna not do nothing, I want to them. But the marty at them hard, y'all fi who. And none of them not ready for the bashman crew. Me say all some of them want to. No man not feature for them avenue. Well, if a man no suffer me. The lottery man is to me. Peter want to offer me.
So me and School were the ones that made up all those dance moves for like Big Daddy Kane and all that stuff. That was me and School making those dance moves up. We used to watch. I'll tell you how to turn around. I'll tell you the whole story about the dancing.
I'm not saying Simsima, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar. How can I make love to a fella in a rush? Pass me the keys to my truck. Who am I? The girls them love, and I we make love to precious stuff. You ever book a girl with deep like a bucket?
It's a chapter in my book. That I'm writing. It's called Dancing Ass Ladies.
It's like a riverside up on the bank, you know, take it. It's like a bicycle, so you hold it and dash it. So you watch it, so you crash it. See ya till you say you grab it. Girl, she a beg you wanna ball, take the stop it. Batman plug in and me a move like a electric. It's like a bass party, take time out the band. Listen to me silent, listen to me lyrics. I feel the man, they are me a dog. Dangerous. Woman are dangerous. Reggae boys. Little woman last night.
Nobody told me you weren't doing me right.
Shout to the Reggae Boys. We rocking this morning. The music's great.
So that you been not playing the field.
She just playing the field.
Wow. Reggae Boys. What up? Yo, man, I love that Reggae Boy shit in the morning, man. Y'all do y'all thing, man. And this is, if I don't play my reggae set in the morning, which is more old school, classic, 80s, 90s, Gil Bailey type reggae set, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll rock the Reggae Boys. Those dudes be rocking that dance hall classic. Or I'll just drop shit like this, man.
Well, all right then, come on then.
Let's go to the building.
Morning. I may say evening.
Let's get them going this morning.
Morning. I may say evening.
I might know.
12 o'clock is like a melting pot in a Kingston when the sun gets hot. Water run me say straight through your back. Never know, say ladder so the city up. Say morning.
Good morning.
When it is cool and sharp, I me say evening.
Let's go, y'all.
When it's all included, real rumble jumble. Tell them say the whole world a crumble. Real rumble jumble, and the whole world a crumble. Anything we give them in the morning, not give them in the evening. Alright then, so. Anything we give them in the morning, not give them in the evening. Come on down. Anything we give them in the morning, not give them in the evening. Alright then, so. Anything we give them in the morning, not give them in the evening. Come.
Congratulations on your new show. Yeah, so don't be too rough on us. Love you and good luck. Bye.
Love you too, Monkey.
Welcome to the Raw Perspective.
Wow.
With your host,
Great transition.
Uncle Lays, a.k.a. Lays Elliott.
Great transition. Let's go.
Lazy Lays from the world famous, kicking it with you in topics about health, politics, music, art, culture, and now, for your host, the legendary Uncle Lays.
Hey, yo. What's up, y'all? It's your boy.
Hey, yo, Lays is rock.
Oh,
yo, get in there and tell the people what it is, man. Let them know what this thing is all about.
Oh, come on, man.
Information.
That's what we do. Good morning, y'all. Information. Representation. You know what I'm saying? We do in the morning, man. We don't fuck around, man. It's the morning emails, males and females. Reggae Weds. We back, man. And I'm gonna stay back. Not to. I'm not gonna keep going on about my sister. Fox Boogie, you know what I'm saying? Because, y'all know what it is. I ain't going to spend the whole day, the whole year, mourning my sister. I went through a time this week of where I really felt like I kind of like went through it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good now. I'm actually just sort of just I've kind of dealt with the morning issue right now. I'm never going to forget my sister Fox, but I'm going to, I kind of went through that. I had to purge my system of that situation because there was a situation that happened this week of some business I was dealing with. And anytime I'm dealing with some business, I always recall Fox, you know what I'm saying? Now, Fox wasn't the best business person, you know what I'm saying? She was solid though, but she was never really into the business side of it. But me calling her she would always give me a little moral clarity. So Fox, I had went through a big fight with a whole giant company, and I'm in the middle of a big fight right now. And I wanted to reach out and call her, and I couldn't call her. That was crazy. It was the craziest shit, man. It was the craziest shit. I couldn't reach out. I couldn't call her. And it was the craziest shit. And I was like, damn, I normally would call her and talk to her about it. But anyway, we're going to get all the information together for everybody that wants to know, but to compare their respects. We're going to take care of all that stuff. So that stuff is in the process, in the works now. We're going to take care of sending my sister off. Right. Also, make sure y'all come to the show on the 27th and the 18th. 18th is the Video Music Box, Marcus Garvey Park. We do an abbreviated set, but then on the show, we do the concert with Mobb Deep. It's going to be great. Funk Flex on the wheels. 94.7, shout them out. Hot 97, shout them out. Everybody, Sirius Satellite Radio for showing us love. And y'all keep buying them tickets, man. Them tickets are moving. And also, we have a new way for y'all to buy the tickets. We have if you look on social media, and we putting up a link where you can buy tickets right through a QR code. You can just hit the code and buy the tickets. All right, so we good. So yeah, so Bonner Anthony. Well, two questions that came in this morning. One was my man Will Atkins, and let me get the Will Atkins question. I hope I didn't fuck up my mouse. Hey, where's my mouse at? Here we go. Come back here, mouse. Well, Anthony Bonner was talking. While I'm fixing my damn mouse. What the fuck? Well, I'm fixing the mouse on my computer. Anthony Bonner was talking about my man Sean and Kenny, Coogee Rap's dances, and he talked about the dancing. Well, I talk a lot about my years as a dancer, and me in school. Johnny Famous was like two of the original hip hop dancers back in the Renaissance of hip hop. We was in all the clubs. We did all the block parties back in the early 80s. And we was popping, besides rapping and doing hip hop harmonizing, we used to dance. and we used to make all our dance moves. With thank you, Duchess. Happy anniversary to the Duchess, by the way. The great reggae. Well, yeah, I mean, the dance hall is easier. It's like what happened to the great rappers and the great singers. It's easier to make the music now on a computer as opposed to having to go in the studio and do that whole process. We made our albums in the studio, and it took us days because we was vibing. We spent a lot of money in the studio, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we know what it is. But let's get back to the dance conversation. So yeah, man, I was we danced in the streets, in the block parties, in the hood, man. That was what we did. Shout out to Zip and Zap from the neighborhood. Shout out to all the dancers, the ABC, the Rooftop, Union Square, Latin Quarters, the IOU dancers. We made that shit up in our center in 430. I shot the Babylon and Mr. Cheeks and all that. We made that shit up in 430 and me and school would watch kung fu movies on Sunday and drink 40s and watch kung fu movies, and then we would make dance steps off for the kung fu movies. And then that's how the dance steps, you see those ill steps that Scuba do and all that shit where he jump over his legs and jump on my shoulder like, and then we do a split and he pick me up and then he slide across the floor. Well, all that shit come from the kung fu movies. That's what we did. And a lot of people bid them, and you see them all over on television. You see animated characters and creatures dancing to the steps that we used to do back in the day. So I feel proud to be an originator in the dance world. That's why I never shied away from my history as a dancer. I never shied away from it. I always thought it was dope. And we danced in the toughest neighborhoods, in the toughest situations. And I shout to my man Reggie, Catman, Craig, Mike Swift, Jeff, the whole crew. You know what I'm saying? Like those dudes was real dancers, and they were real pioneers. Hi-hat, a lot of them went on to do steps with Will Smith and all them people in big hip-hop movies. They rolled that way. Keegan Al, shout out to my man Cliff Love, one of the original dudes, and also Jermaine Dupri. He was original dancer for Houdini, and as well as the Kango, UTFO, Kango, Doc Ice, and them. They were dancing for UTFO back in the day. So shout out to all the dancers out there. Shout out to all the hip hop dancers. As you can see now, well, first of all, we went everywhere. Did y'all go to the question with Anthony Bond said, did y'all go to other blocks and projects about? Yeah, we battled rapping in other projects. We battled hip hop. That's how we got a name around Brooklyn. If you anybody who know us from Brooklyn to Uptown to Scuba Lays, we used to harmonize, we used to battle. It was nice. It didn't really matter, you know what I'm saying? We would get it in. So talent wise, we always had that talent, you know what I'm saying, and musically. So of course it would transfer into music, and we would do things. Look at my man Scoob out here, Johnny Famous, out there doing shit now. He's probably one of the most talented dudes I know. The suit I'm wearing today is a Johnny Famous suit, by the way. He makes all the suits, the MOP suits, all the different ones, the DJ Mr. C suit. Probably gonna get him to make one for Fox that she can rest in because she loved his suits. So I'll probably get him to make one for Fox, MOP for Fox, so she can go rest in that suit. So yeah, man. So yeah, that was a great era. Let's just say that. And we did some great dance moves, and we kind of built a business, an industry off of the shit that we used to do. And we talk about who we should have got paid for, but I'm not the dude stressing that, man, because I know what we did. The impact is amazing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we still here, which is why I stay on here doing the show in the morning, because it's a point of information. So, because a lot of niggas be trying to rewrite history, and we're not going to let y'all rewrite history. We ain't going to let history be no mystery. We ain't going to let it happen like that. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna tell y'all what it is, and y'all gonna know the true history of hip hop from our perspective, from what we know, because we was there. And a lot of dudes out here telling stories. Oh yeah, there was great, amazing. Anthony Bonner said that had to be great experiences. Well, you know what? From our position, we didn't really know what we was doing, so we couldn't tell you if it was a great experience or not. We just know we were having a lot of fun. We would do everything. We would laugh. We would fight. We would, chase chicks. Everything that we did back then was honest and pure, and we just did our thing. We didn't know that this hip hop thing was going to take it this far. We didn't know how big this thing was going to become. And, you know, so don't feel bad. Like all you brothers out there that, you know, was in hip hop, don't feel bad that you didn't capitalize off it financially, whatever the case may be, because, you know, like I said, how you going to know? How you going to know how big this was going to be? You didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? You can't feel bad about that. You just got to be like, yo, what you did was historical. Shout to KRS-One, shout to Ultramagnetic, shout to DJ Red Alert, shout to, you know, all the Paradise Gray, all the people from the Latin quarters that was there. Spoonie G, you know, Eric B, all these dudes that y'all love now came out of that era. You know what I'm saying? You know, Will Smith, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince used to come to Union Square, rocking Union Square, like in the middle of all the bullshit. So, you know, you can never get mad. Yeah. No, we're going to be all right. You know, we all right. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got our little piece of the pie. You know, I'm in the book, hip hop book. You know what I'm saying? You can't front on me, but, you know, a lot of people, they put that work in and they trying to catch it back, but you can't, man. Write your story, tell your story. And allow the young kids to come through and do their thing. I mean, that's my next iteration, man. Besides MOP, always MOP for life. You know that. But then, you know, for me, I build shit for schools and kids, and I'm always looking for the next generation of artists that have the talent, and I try to get them to do shit from a talent space as opposed to just, you know, digital, electronic. Yeah, we can do digital, but there's got to be talent behind it. So that's my next goal for the next iteration. Is to teach the next generation not only how to do it, but how to be smart in business and how to maintain their brands and all that shit. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the next iteration is for me. It ain't the same. You know, like I said, I'm not going to die with all this information. I got to make sure that everybody gets some, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I get on here in the morning and holler at y'all in the morning email. 6:11 in the morning. Let's get to blackfacts.com. Make sure the 27th of 27th, we will be at the Palladium. August 27th, Mobb Deep, MOP. It's going to be a great show. Shout to Havoc. Shout to our man, Perfect Storm. Funkmaster Flex on the wheels. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great time, and I want y'all to come through and hang out and make sure y'all are part of it, all right? Unks in the building. Salute. Let's go. Let's go to blackfacts.com. That's why I do Black Facts. Let history be no mystery. I love that part. Let's get that going. All right. Fact of the day, August 7th, 1904, diplomat, Nobel Peace Prize winner Ralph Bunche was born in Detroit, 1904. How about that? August 7th. Happy belated birthday to my father, too. He was August 5th. He worked his way through the University of California in Los Angeles and graduated in 1927. He also earned a graduate degree in the government and international relations at Harvard University and studied in England and South Africa. During World War II, Bunche served in the U.S. War Department and Office of Strategic Services and State Department. There you go. Come on, baby. He was active in the preliminary planning for the United Nations San Francisco Conference in 1945 and 1947, joined the permanent UN Secretariat in New York as the director of the new trusteeship department. This is United Nations stuff, man. This is black people in the United Nations back in the day. You know what that is. Beginning in 1947, Bunche was involved in trying to resolve the Arab-Israeli conflict in Palestine. He served as assistant to United Nations Special Committee in Palestine and thereafter as principal secretary UN Palestine Commission. Yeah, there you go. There you go. In 1950, he won a Nobel Peace Prize for Peace for a successful negotiation of an Arab-Israeli truce in Palestine. There you go. That man was putting that work in. Among Black Nobel laureates, he's the first African descent to be awarded a Nobel Peace Prize. First one. For more Black Facts, go to blackfacts.com. Let history be no mystery. Because if it's a mystery, it could repeat itself. But we want this one to repeat itself. We need more Black laureates, powerful people in Africa, and we need to talk about that more. That's what this is about. This is a historical look back as well as a look forward. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do in the morning emails, males and females. So anyway, So I had, back to the dancing shit. Yeah, man. I mean, a lot of dudes came through in hip hop dances. Now you see it in movies. They copy it and create these characters and all that shit. And that's great. But listen, it's in the Olympics now. Breakdancing is in the Olympics. So how about that? How about that? That's some shit that we made up in the streets. I was there back in the early days of breakdancing. And shout to the Rocksteady crew. Shout to Crazy Legs. I know Crazy Legs, my man. I know him for a long time. Crazy Legs. Shout to Tony Touch. Shout to all the Boricuas out there that was into the up rock breakdancing stuff era back then. That shit is now an Olympic sport. You can't front on that. You know what I'm saying? So shout them out. You know, you got to always shout the dancing crew out there. That was dope for them to be able to do that. Remy Gus, good morning. Good morning, y'all. We got Kimberly Robinson on her way in, and we got Coco Dreams is coming, so it's going to be a nice little morning. So I'm back doing this. Before I get this going, I thought about it, you know, as I'm in mourning right now. I'm mourning my sister, and we are getting all her stuff together so we can make sure we send her off properly. That's going to be a process. So that'll happen in a couple of weeks. I'll give the dates for that. And also, we're not asking nobody for nothing financially. We're not asking for nothing. But there is a charity that she died of this disease called scleroderma. So we're going to put the scleroderma website up. So if y'all, it's like lupus, whatever the case may be, if y'all want to donate to that charity, we're going to send that up so y'all can donate to the charity. We're not asking y'all for nothing. We're going to take care of our family. You know what I'm saying? We got that covered. But we want to make sure y'all donate to that charity because a lot of people are dying because of scleroderma. And we want to make sure y'all do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? We definitely want to make sure that charity gets a look because a lot of our sisters, that's really a lot of this autoimmune disease is fucking with our sisters. Lupus, cancer, scleroderma, those are 3 diseases that need more research in how to deal with those diseases, and not just for the medical community, but also for just to give the understanding and knowledge of those diseases. Fox suffered for that for 15 years. The doctor told her she had 9 years to live. And she stayed around with us for about another 6 years. She knew that her time was limited. And even in her passing, God bless her soul, she went out the way she wanted to go out. She took off the respirator and said, I'm ready to go. And she went on her own terms, Fox. That's why, you know, as sad as I was, the other day I had a day where I was doing some real serious mourning, but and I was going through it. But you know what? I do have satisfaction that, you know, she did it the way she lived. She went out like a trooper. Salute to my sister Fox, and rest in peace, Foxy Beige. We're gonna keep you in our hearts and minds, and all the people that are going through scleroderma. I know that Latifah's mother is going through it. A couple of people, a lot of women are going through this that nobody knows about. It's a silent disease, silent killer for women. So y'all make sure y'all support that scleroderma. I'm gonna find the scleroderma website and I'll put it up in the next few weeks, so that y'all can either donate and y'all can spread some awareness about it. Good morning. Reggae Wednesday, everybody. Out in the building, morning emails. Oh, man. Just my girl, Kimberly Robinson's coming in. Okay, let me see what Kim is. Also, today's my anniversary. Today's my 6-month anniversary with me and the Duchess. I want to thank her for. I don't know if she's busy right now. Maybe she'll chime in, and really just say what's up. And you know, just really, I'm very happy to be with me and my Duchess. And just so those that understand, 6-month anniversary with your lady is a great anniversary. Today is the anniversary. I met her March 7th, and this is August 7th. So 6 months, me and the Duchess been rocking. And it's just as great as every day. And what I said in the beginning of the relationship, I was like, yo, I'm going to get to the business of us. That's what I said. And now we are going to move into the business of building our legacy, which is really where it's at. So y'all stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of great stories of me and the Duchess. So we're going to definitely keep y'all posted, because, you know, not just for us, right? I'm not doing it just for us and not for any personal glorification, but just for all these black couples out there. I'm telling y'all that y'all can make it work. We ain't got to be going through no bullshit. Y'all can actually come together, the black family, and bringing that family together. So that's the real purpose of it. It's not even like a situation where I see you, Kim. That's not a situation where I'm actually trying to brag or whatever. No, I'm saying black people, y'all can work it out. Y'all can, you know, stay together. Y'all can do that, because there's so many stories. Good morning, Kim. What up?
Good morning, ladies. Happy anniversary to you and Deandra.
Yeah, me and the Duchess, man. Let me tell you something, man. And the reason I talk so much about the Duchess, because I never did this. You know, I never ever talked about my relationships. Yeah, I'm 25 years married for 25 years. I never heard me talk about my ex and whatever the mother of my children, all the other stuff. Yeah, I never heard me talk about it, but and I think that was a mistake. I think I should have celebrated that early in the relationship. I'm not saying a mistake to where my relationship would have worked, because whatever happens, right, in life, right? But the thing is, I think black men should celebrate their women more.
Absolutely.
I think if
Absolutely.
black men
And
celebrate women as opposed to, I listen to the Kevin Samuels. I listen to all these other dudes, and I'm not saying that they was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the stuff they saying was real. It had data to it. But you know what? Motherfuckers only want to hear that data. They just want to hear, are you going to take care of your woman? Are you going to take care of your family? That's what they want to hear. And I think you got to push that out there. Good morning, Kim. How you feeling this morning, sis?
life is good, ladies. Life is good. Happy Wednesday. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm ready to get it popping again.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to get it popping.
Next week, I'm gonna start adding more days to the morning emails, get back on that routine, because I think I was thinking about as I'm mourning my sister, I was like, what are you waiting for? You got to get out there and do what you got to do. So
absolutely,
I'm making sure that we continue to do that. And like I said, we got to stay 10 toes down, not just for the gram, but for life. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So stay 10 toes down, period. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So listen, so we so I know we got some tea going out there. What's going on out there in the world? We Coco's tea is Coco's tea, but there's a lot of crazy shit going out there.
Well, I'll tell you, I know Coco probably wants to talk about this, but I was excited finally to hear who Kamala picked. I didn't know this guy. I didn't know this guy from Wisconsin, from Minnesota, that she picked. But he was happy and joyous and all kinds of stuff. And I enjoyed watching Kamala introduce him to the world last night.
Need them white people. That's what you need. You can't win without the white people. You can't win.
Listen, he seemed to be like the best white man for the job, and he seems to be pretty cool. He was a football coach. I love football. Football is starting up. Thank God, because the downtime that I do have, I'm so bored. So I can't wait for football. I'm a Cowboys fan.
Yeah. Every year.
But I cheat on the Cowboys with the Ravens, so it's all good.
So what's really popping right now, and I got to tell you something. This may actually happen. So I'm reading the story. What's the name? Remy put this up here. There might be a civil war in England, in the UK.
Oh God, yeah. Good oh God,
you got to pay attention to this, because like I said, now just understand, England, they used to roll the whole world. Like England did a lot of fucked up shit to the whole world, right?
Yes.
But now all those countries, they said the sun never set on the dynasty.
Well, it's setting.
It's definitely setting right now. Because all those people have come back to all the chickens have come home.
Yeah.
And now
they can come home to roost.
Right. Now all the wealth and all that stuff that was generated by the crown over the years, the two richest people in the world is the English crown and the fucking Vatican. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They rich as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
So have the Rockefeller family, have they been have they died out?
Nah, but the money's so crazy. Like Elon Musk and them dudes, man. Like them dudes are making some big money.
Elon is making so much money.
Yeah, $250 billion and all this other shit, man. Buying them wacky, weird looking Tesla.
Well, I'm a reparations kind of girl, but so I was thinking about all this money that people are generating, And there doesn't have to be a poor person in this world if that were the case. Nobody has to be uncomfortable in their living.
Yeah, well, you have to understand the way the resources work in the planet, economics work. You have to stand on poor people to be rich.
I know, but that's just
if everybody had $1 million, $1 million wouldn't mean nothing. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying?
It shouldn't mean anything.
Well,
really shouldn't.
I mean, we may evolve to a world like Star Trek where the money don't exist no more and it's about accomplishments, but that ain't gonna happen right now. Right now, they need that money. It's gonna be revolt, but it ain't gonna happen. Star Trek be like, money don't mean shit.
You said right now we need that shmoney.
Yeah, you need that shmoney. But like in England, so what they're saying in England is there's gonna be a civil. I pray to all my people in English. But they're saying that the civil war is inevitable.
Wow.
This is the shit that we stirred up with the Trump shit here, the whites or the white supremacists and all that shit. You keep fucking with these white supremacist dudes. And listen, let me tell you something, man. Like, they always around. Like, I travel a country. The white supremacist dude is always around.
So how do they respond to you, ladies? Because I'm going to say this. They may be white supremacists, but they listen to hip hop.
Oh yeah, well, first of all, the whole point of the white supremacy shit is I don't even understand this shit because it don't make sense. Like, it don't make sense because all the shit that come from Persia, civilization came from there. It didn't come from it came from Mali, Africa, Persia.
Right.
And then they the Moors, all that shit. So it's not. They want to act like the world started with white people. It's not like that.
Well, therein lies why they got rid of all the books and they totally enslaved people not to read and stuff like that. I mean, if we read, then we would know they weren't the superior.
Not even that. As a dude that travel, I go to the places where the shit started. Like Ethiopia and Egypt was one country. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they got periods in Ethiopia that's way older than some of the pyramids in Egypt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
All starter pyramids. Like they're like, we're gonna figure out how to start the pyramid shit. Like if you go there, you just see it yourself. Like in America, we don't go and see shit, so we don't know shit. But if you go and check it out, some of those statues is black people in Europe that actually was like kings and all this other shit. So like, I don't know, man. Like,
well, they took a lot of things from Africa. A lot of the European country stole artifacts and everything from Africa, brought it over to Europe so that it would appear that maybe they didn't think that it would appear it came from them, but they had it.
Africa is up the street from Europe. Like, it's not even. Let me tell you. Let me just explain something to you. When it comes to Europe and Africa. I just want to tell you this right now. Them Africans are fucking their way all the way through Europe.
Right.
No pure white people left. It's all mixed. The whole shit is mixed. All right. The whole. If you go on
Petri dish of stuff.
Yeah, it's a fucking mix of people. If you go on between India, Asia and Africa, right? The continent of Africa, the Asian continent with Indians and Chinese and the Hong Kongs and all that, and whatever, all that shit is mixed into.
Not the Hong Kongs.
Yeah, the Hong Kong food. but the Africans, though, I got to tell you something. Germany, France, Belgium. I be on that ICE train over there, and all I see is baby strollers with curly hair and white women pushing them.
Wow.
Them Africans is long dicking their way through the European country. I'm just telling you. Listen. I'm telling you, they are long dicking their way through the European country. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, they're working on trying over here too.
They are snuffle up and getting their way through that motherfucker. They catch some little Africans, catch some little white girls, and hit them with that dong bong. What are you saying?
Dong bong.
Hit with that dong bong, dong dong. They hit with that shit. Maybe pushing them a little cover. Welcome to the TGV train to Paris. That's why
I hear in Atlanta, that's the thing too. They love the African men in Atlanta. They said, they rich and giving out Bentleys and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Come on, African men.
I am the Prince of Zamuma. I'm just telling you right now. You go to Europe. Listen, I'm in Europe, so if you go to Europe, you will find out. As a guy that's in Europe, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I see it coming through. Them little white girls that be going on holiday, but they be going down to Greece, they go down to Milan, in Italy, they go down to that. When they got that euro, then Africa up the street. Go to Spain. Go to Spain. That shit is. Go to Rome. Go to Naples. That shit is straight Planet of the Apes down there.
No. It's so crazy right now.
Get down there stroking. It's crazy. They stroking their way through. Oh, listen.
Coco.
The white people are ready to go to war. They pay them back when they make the
people's elbow. You talking about the people's elbow?
Oh, hold on. Do I need to send that to your to the bat phone, Coco?
Oh no, you can't hear me again.
I hear you, but your shit is like mad staticky.
You're in and out, Coco.
You're in and out, Coco. You're staticky. Do I need to send to the bat phone, or you want a bat phone? Let me know. Just text me from the bat phone. I'll send it to you. Yeah. Okay. Hello. Yeah.
I'm here.
I hear you, but send me to the bat phone so you could be clear. You know what I'm saying? But we before we get into the tea, I'm just telling you, man, it's just crazy, man. I know Coco got a lot. I seen a lot of that shit. I seen a lot of the Coco tea in the building, so I know that there's a lot going on. Some shit with Diddy and J-Lo and
Lord,
like divorcing and all this other wild shit.
J-Lo's getting divorced again.
Yeah. She getting divorced. Niggas, they said nigga done seen that. Come on, man.
They'd already been there.
Yeah. You know what it is.
Jenny from the block.
Jenny, exactly. She is. She said she was, right? She said she's Jenny from the block, nigga. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Jenny from the block, nigga. Let's not get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? You know, when people tell you who they are, believe them.
Hey, Jenny from the block. She
right.
shows you.
What you was? What you mad about that for? You know what I'm saying? Get out your feelings, nigga.
How about that?
Yeah, get out your feelings.
She belong to Aflac now. She good.
Yeah. You just get out your feelings. You know, she's Jenny from the block.
I mean, I don't know why everybody didn't see that from the beginning, from Puffy to Ben. I knew that would happen.
First of all, okay. Let me stop you right there, Kim. Y'all always want to. You can't indict women for their past.
Well, no doubt. Even though I don't think I could be indicted for my past. I was a pretty good girl.
Yeah, you had niggas chasing you. You got niggas out of these.
That's why.
Yeah, come on.
That's why I wear my suppression blanket around my neck every day. Hey, what happened?
You hear the music?
No.
Hello, I'm playing Jenny from the block. Hold on. I'm playing Jenny from the block. Hold on.
Don't play one of the dumb ones.
Oh God.
Oh.
Well, y'all know she was from the block.
Oh, look. Yeah. Look at the cool white boy.
She put that monkey on that white boy.
Ben was rubbing on Ben was slapping it and taking the bikini off.
She got that Puerto Rican body, man. That shit's crazy, man. That Puerto Rican is crazy. Yeah, that Puerto Rican's crazy. And one thing, what's the word on the Puerto Ricans? They said the Puerto Rican chicks, they got the best whoop wop, but they batshit out of control, crazy.
Hey.
That's the scouting report. I have no idea.
That's the scouting report.
That's the scouting report. I don't know nothing about that.
Spinning the block again, and so poor Ben.
Yeah, Benny's spinning the block, man.
That arroz con.
He
don't want that arroz con crazy.
I don't crazy. I poppy. You don't want that crazy shit.
Did you see the one where she went back to her neighborhood and she's going to the neighborhood and she went to the house she used to live in? She's like, "Hi, papi," and he's like, "Who are you? Who are you?" He's like, "I'm Jennifer. I used to live here." And he's like, "Okay, bye."
Gotta go. Modelo and get some fucking chocolate.
I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you.
Go that way.
Get away from me.
It's like the colonizer has come.
The colonizer.
Oh my God.
Who is that white woman?
Who that white woman, Harpo? Who that white woman, Louise?
Yeah.
All the white men that get caught up with these Puerto Rican women. The strange. They batshit motherfucking crazy. Run, nigga, run.
Yeah, she's been married quite a lot.
Run, nigga, run.
Hey, Lace, funny thing is, right? From me being up there, everybody is Puerto Rican to me.
Yeah,
so coming down here, everyone is from El Salvador and all the other places. Yeah, and I'm still calling them Puerto Ricans.
Yeah,
oh my God.
One thing about it, don't call the Dominicans Puerto Ricans. Don't call the El Salvadorians Puerto Rican. Like they got real beef within the Spanish.
Yeah. They're looking at me like, "Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5."
Yeah, those Cubans don't ever mistake the Cubans for Puerto Ricans either.
Oh no, they will fight you. They will fight you. Don't fuck around with them.
Well,
Cubans.
They're all down here in our nation's capital, so I don't know who I'm talking to. I just say mira.
Don't call them Puerto Rican.
Speak Espanol.
I just say mira.
And don't call a Puerto Rican something else because the Puerto Ricans be thinking they white.
Right.
Right.
Right. Like in New York, you're not white.
All I know is they all get shitted on when they go to Spain. I go to Spain. They all fuck none of that.
Yeah, they sure do.
I'm telling you. They all get shitted on when they go to Spain. When they go to Spain,
Portugal,
Spain. Fuck with none of them.
Nope.
Nope. The Portuguese, you Brazilian, you can go to Portugal, nigga. Nah, they don't give a fuck about you.
Right. They don't even speak the same Spanish.
Nope. No. The Spain Spanish is Castilian. So when they say buenos dias, like that.
Right. Ew, with the list?
Yeah, with that weird fucking, the shit is the most annoying thing in the world. Buenos dias. Like that. That shit is fucking nasty. I hate that shit.
Buenos dias.
Yeah, in Spain, Puerto Ricans or the Spanish-speaking Puerto Ricans go to Spain and they think they're speaking Ebonics. Like, I don't know, what is this ghetto shit you talking about?
They
must be from America.
They call them niggas.
And get your punk ass out of here.
These niggas are
Get your punk ass out of here.
Welcome, Coco. How you doing? We're celebrating the 6-month anniversary of Oak Blaze and the Duchess. That is today. We're having our anniversary today. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary to the lovely couple. May you have many, many more.
But why you got the monkeys playing behind?
The monkey shit. Because I be doing monkey shit. But trust me, first of all, let me just tell y'all something. The Duchess is actually a real lady. Like a lady, like a nice lady.
Oh, that's nice, Lays. That's nice, Lays.
In other words, she's a unicorn. She's a unicorn.
No, but she's a nice lady, but she puts up with my crazy shit, and I don't even know how she does it. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the shit I be doing be fucking ridiculous, and she be like,
inside that nice lady, she's getting ready to bring it out.
Oh,
I bet you during her meditation, she's getting all that shit out. She's like, let me meditate. Let me meditate that out.
No, no. Y'all be doing monkey shit.
Monkey shit. Monkey shit. You know what I'm saying? I be doing. Anyway. Yeah.
Life is good. Life is good.
Well, listen, Coco. So, first of all, I just want to say, the tea is crazy out there today. A lot of crazy shit. So, Suge Knight is saying that the reason why they're getting divorced is that he saw that the Puffy tapes came out of what was going on with J-Lo and Puffy Crib.
Yo, yeah, I heard about that. Because the investigation is still ongoing. They're going all the way back to that shooting at the club. They've never stopped really investigating it. So yeah, and she lied on Shine.
Yes, she did.
According to Suge, she lied on Shine. So I don't know.
Can they prosecute her behind that?
I think they can.
Well, Shine always proclaimed his innocence. He said he never shot anybody.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And they said that she said the gun was Shine's that shot in the club, and it wasn't Shine's. It was Puff's. So yeah, I think she can be charged.
Puffy is so emotional. You can see him going, "Nigga, give me that, give me that, give me that," and taking it from him and flying all through the air and stuff. You can see Puffy doing that.
So I can only tell y'all, like, I don't know this version of Diddy, but I knew him back in the days, and back in the days he was always a cool dude, but I can see he wasn't the dude that was like the tough guy. You know what I'm saying? He was more like the cool. I talked about the dance community. He was from the dance community back in the day. So I don't know a guy. I don't really know him like that or that close to him, but I could see him getting in a situation where he got to pump up and do something crazy that's not that's out of his. Most of the shoot you. When I get on, like when I wait till I get my money, right? Niggas can't tell nothing, right?
Yeah.
You know what so, I guess as the money got right, the more shit happened, but I don't really know.
Right.
And Remy said she think the gun belonged to J-Lo because she more gangster than both of them. And let me tell you something. I am not against that. Well, I think maybe Ben Affleck, he said, listen, he said my family owns slaves, man. I can't.
Yeah, how about that? Ben's family is the police department.
Yeah. I can't get caught up with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I understand.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
Well, he don't want that anymore.
He don't want that smoke.
He's like, man, let me get the hell out of here. Let me take my white ass out of here before I get
why.
Get my white ass out of here before I get caught up with the feds.
From now on in the morning, how y'all like that? Going from 7:15, so that I'm gonna start coming in at 5:45 to 6, and then going to 7:15. You guys like that?
Okay, let's do it.
We can get it.
Yeah, 7:15. That's better because more people will get up in the morning, and that gives y'all a chance to really get. That way, everybody's not waking up so early, And that little extra 20 minutes gives everybody a chance. I still play a little music, but then a little 7:15 to get it going. So let's get to some Coco's caffeinated.
Yes.
Tea.
Well, first of all, I'm really, really, really sad because I know you guys are performing at the Ralph McDaniel's 40th year anniversary for Video Music Box.
Yeah.
But that is crippling my plans because it's Harlem Week. It's the end of Harlem Week, and I got to split my time. I'm coming with my chair.
Yes.
I'm coming with my cooler. I'm coming with my beer.
Yeah, we're going to have a good time.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Good time. Yes.
When is it?
The 18th,
on the 18th and the 18th, and then on the 27th we got the Palladium with Mobb Deep on the 27th, and all of the people coming up to that, Funk Flex, Mobb Deep, and all of the guests that are coming to that, and those tickets are selling. Actually, we got a QR code now, so now as opposed, because so some of us don't like to go through the Ticketmaster and all that shit, the brothers. And I want to make sure that all the white people don't buy up all the tickets. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what ends up happening.
They will buy them all up.
We love our white hip hop people, but I just want to say to my brothers. I know that Boost Mobile, that Samsung don't have the ability to do the QR code shit. So all you gotta do is hit the QR code, take a picture of that motherfucker, and then leave your mark. That's how. And then you get the tickets. It'll go whatever you need. It'll go to your EBT card. Don't worry. I want to make sure there's a balance of brothers and Will's Pills in the building so that we all together.
Hey,
right.
Yeah. So the 18th we will be in Ralph. That's free though. Ralph McDaniels is free on the 18th, and then on the 27th is the Palladium, and that'll be a full hour of us going back to back with Mobb Deep and all the guests. And trust me, listen, I spoke to Big Daddy Kane. I spoke to Busta Rhymes. We spoke to Fat Joe. We spoke to Remy Ma. We spoke to Little Kim. We spoke to Tony Ayo and Uncle Murder. We spoke to Lloyd Banks. We spoke to, if we could pull off a G-Unit reunion, that might be crazy.
Nice.
We spoke to a lot of different people. Now, I can't say Fat Joe, I can't say who's coming, who's not coming, because, I can't put them on the flyer. I'm just telling you right now, the people that we spoke to was all very excited and say, yo, we coming through. Steve Rifkin is coming through.
Nice.
Well, Uncle Ralph is our brother, so he gonna be there. And Red Alert, they all gonna be there. So so we're gonna do a little thing, a presentation for Fox, a video thing that she'll be in the videos, and it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a nice situation. And on that note, I'll give the funeral arrangements for my sister. I went through it the other day. I had a moment where I had to go through it. I'm through it now. I'm actually past it now. I'm pretty good now. It came up. It was a situation where I'm fighting. I'm in perpetual war, corporate war. Yeah, I don't know this, but I'm always fighting these wars with these companies and shit. So what happened was I was in the middle of a company and I had just got through some shit where I was like, okay, I got it. Oh man, I got them where I need to have them. And then all of a sudden, I normally would call Fox and talk to her about it. Yo, Fox, you don't believe this shit. Blah, 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 blah. I didn't have Fox to call.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll get Ralph on here in the morning. Yeah. I didn't have Fox to call. That was crazy. And I was like, oh, shit, I can't call Fox.
Yeah.
Now, Fox wasn't great in business. Obviously, Fox is Fox. But she was a good moral barometer for me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What up, Fox? You won't believe this shit. She'd be like, yeah, well, you do what you got to do, ladies. You know what it is. You always fall.
Okay.
You know what it is. Like Fox don't never tell no lie. And that was I loved about Fox. Recipe is big Fox.
Yeah.
So I'll get that.
Everybody needs a friend like that.
Yep. And listen, we not asking nobody for nothing. We don't want no money. We don't want nothing. We're going to take care of our sister ourselves. But we would like y'all, I'm going to put up the thing for the disease. And y'all, if anybody want to donate to the Scleroderma Society for that disease that's killing a lot of black women, that lupus and cancer societies, I'll put those up so people can donate to those charities that are using research to take care of the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That would be good.
Yeah, those are great, especially for our sisters, because black women are getting caught with those autoimmune diseases,
right?
And a lot of it is in the food. So y'all got to be careful with the food and all that kind of stuff. A lot of our sisters, it's like stuff like that is your cells. And I'll let the Duchess explain. I know she's busy this morning. Today's the anniversary. She's working, but she'll explain it to you. She'll tell you that, because that's how she cured her cancer. The cells are actually meant to duplicate, and they attack cells. They meant to fight disease, but what happens is when the shit gets switched around, they start fighting your body, and they can't help you. So you got to convince the cells to come back home and do what they're supposed to do. So there's a lot of things that you can do to help you do that. I know one morning I'm going to have her come on and talk about how she dealt with her cancer. I think that's important that we do that.
It is.
how she dealt with her cancer. And also, Kim had a scare the other day that we talked about. Now that we can talk about it, Kimberly Robinson, our own sister, the freakishly strong Kimberly Robinson, Massages by Kim, suppression blanket, had a scare. She had, Kim, you want to tell about the scare?
I did. Thank you, Lace. Thank you. You know, it's you know, you go for your annual mammogram, which ladies over a certain age should go annually.
Yeah.
And I am, in the words of our sister Wendy Williams, a woman of a particular age.
Yeah.
And so they, you know, want to see me a little more. That's fine. And because I'm rocking double D's, you know, they're little dents.
Got them doubles. Got them doubles. hey,
I rock the double D's.
There you go.
She got those mama.
Well, along with that, you say the monkey.
Got them double bubbles.
Well, you know, along with the double bubbles,
I
also have dense tissue in my body. I have dense breast tissue.
She has some precious tissue.
Right.
You know why? The suppression blanket. When she be rubbing on you, all on your ass cheeks and all that shit.
Oh my God.
Take down the double bubbles. Double bubbles.
Oh God.
Well,
yeah, she cut. Hi, Kim. I'm gonna have to ask you this question as Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay.
Uncle Lays can't answer this question because we was on his anniversary. He don't want the Duchess to slap him upside his head.
Oh my God.
I just want to question: how big are those double bubbles? Is there a number or?
Hey, the number 38, baby. 38, baby.
You saying those
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
38 double D's? Is that what you're dealing with?
Yeah, that's what we're going
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna bring him down though. I'm gonna bring him down though.
No, don't you do that.
That's so crazy right now.
Don't you dare.
Woo!
Hold on, I'm gonna get my ass beat. I know.
Yep, that's why I said too late. You already in the road.
Yep, you're in it. Steer it through. There you go.
Well, you know, Lays, I'm gonna tell you. I'll just sum it up by saying,
get your mammogram, ladies.
Wait a minute. Did he get a shoe hit? Did he get a shoe behind his head?
Definitely. No, she working, so she busy. In a minute, though. Trust me. I feel it coming.
She's gonna change her name to the Angry Duchess. She gonna
how about that?
Flying with the Angry Duchess.
No more flying Duchess. It's a flying shoe Duchess.
Oh, here she go. Oh, good. Happy anniversary, baby. Happy anniversary, baby. How are you?
Hey, Duchess. Good morning.
Good morning, Deandra.
Good morning. And
you can't get me out of the road, Duchess.
I was like, wait a minute. What just where did we get all this
Hi, Duchess. This is Lindsay. I tried to get him out of the road.
Lindsay, we're not even trying to hear it.
Right. I see. I'm trying to tell a serious story.
I got stuff. I got deadlines and deliverables, and I hear there's all kinds of stuff happening.
Yeah.
He done brought you out of work. Look at that.
Look, thank God you know me.
Yeah. Listen, Duchess, I apologize. First of all,
Yeah, right.
I apologize for the men who bust through suppression blankets. I also want to say, Duchess, as we celebrate your anniversary today, I just want to say, let us not stop you from getting that money. Happy anniversary, man.
Oh. Oh my God.
Hey, Lays.
To get that money, man. Go get that money.
But before she leaves, let me just share how I felt going through this, because she was in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And so the doctors called me back from my mammogram.
Yes.
They said, we need you to come back in here. And they gave me a week. No, they gave me 2 weeks. Come back in here.
Yeah.
And so, of course, it said, the sheet that they gave me, it says, we've seen something abnormal in our images. And we need you to come back in.
They saw a little smudge. They saw a smudge in that shit. Yeah. Saw a
But
smudge.
I said to myself, these niggas is lying. They ain't see shit. They just want me to spend money.
Right.
That's the first thing that I said.
Yeah.
And then, I just went about my day. Well, of course, as you go about your day, something starts to creep in to try to give you doubt.
Right.
And so it was like, girl, you don't do your self-breast exams. You don't do this. You need to go in there. You need to do a self-breast exam. And so I'm thinking way back to high school when they passed around the fake titty and told us to hit it. And here's where the knots are and stuff. And I kept saying, well, there's nothing there. Anyway, long story short, I went back in there. And I'm telling the lady, let me lift my own boob and put it up there and all this stuff, because you guys did it wrong last time. That's why you're seeing something abnormal. I made her show me the mammogram from last time. I made her show me what they were looking at. And as she took each image, I made her show me exactly what they were seeing and compare it to the old image. And afterwards, they made me sit there and wait. And I hear the doctor come in and he says, well, yeah, we want to see her in 6 months. I said, I just get up. I said, I told y'all there's nothing wrong with me. You wasted my time. I had to reschedule on massage and everything. You owe me $250.
Were you getting or receiving the massage? That's what I want to know.
No, I was doing one. Yeah, I was rubbing asses, Lays.
Rubbing asses.
And I had to reschedule. But the good thing is, again, they didn't know what they were talking about. The lady was so busy trying to squeeze my boob and turn me and twist me and poke me that the image that she took was wrong. And so because of that, because of that, I had to come back in because they were telling me that it was abnormal, but their pictures were abnormal. My breast tissue weren't.
Wow.
So I will say this, because I listened to Deandra when she spoke about her experience going through this. I heard her say she had to be kind to herself. She was thinking of all of the things that was going on within her personal self, not necessarily her breast, but within her personal self, what she thought about herself, how she did things, how she gave herself permission, she forgave herself. And I went through very similar things because I kept trying to talk my way out of breast cancer. That's what I thought I was doing, talking myself out of breast cancer. And of course, I'm okay now. Thank God, and thank me for being healthy. I work on it. But I also want to thank Deandra, because without listening to her say that, I don't know if I would have panicked, because they told me to come back in because of the abnormal findings.
Wow. Right. My goodness. Kim, praise the Lord. That does. First of all, I just want to say congratulations on being your own best advocate.
Yes.
One thing. and having your own back, what that does for our self-esteem as humans, not just as women, but as humans, to be able to say, hold on, I feel differently about this. And
Yes.
I'm going to listen to my body and pay attention. I'm not going to let them tell me. The thing about the whole breast density and you have dense tissue and blah, 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 that's just another way of saying you're different than white people. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Yes.
Because I
Yes.
haven't met one Black woman who hasn't been told that in a
Okay.
and so all of these things, everything that you said, I'm grateful that you even went through the experience so that you could then ask yourself those questions. Sometimes that's what we need to do in order to raise our consciousness to what am I actually doing here? I'm so happy. And I love that you highlighted it because when I shared, I'm just sharing from my heart. This is something called the ripple effect. We never know the impact that we have on one another. So the showing up and just being authentic and telling your story, even if it saves one life, if it changes one mind, and if that one mind is yours, that's enough. So I
Yes.
want to congratulate you. I'm so happy for you and so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well,
Thank
the thing is about the funny emails. I mean, we've been doing this for 4 years, and we have created such a nice community of people. And even the people that don't get up in the morning, they watch it during the daytime. They watch the replays. But there's a lot of great information that comes out on the morning emails, and especially as adults who love hip hop, who love music, who love culture, art, and all that shit. We are unapologetic about the way we deal with shit, and even with the relationship with me and the Duchess, the happy anniversary again. It's unapologetic. We talk about what we want to talk about, and we make it cool to be in relationships and have friends, and also to be honest about shit. That we ain't gonna be hot here hiding shit.
Right.
It's cool to speak about you, even if it's a problem. You can speak about your problems without it feeling like I'm too tough to talk about shit that bothers me. Nah, listen, I'll talk about shit that bother me, and I will still whoop most niggas' ass. I don't give a fuck.
Oh God!
They don't call me comb my hands for nothing.
Look at Remy Gus. Oh my goodness!
And we can laugh not only at ourselves, but laugh at the society and laugh at bullshit. And we can still have a good time, and we can laugh at things without I don't hate none of the people that we have conversations about on here. Like whatever's going on, Jay, Diddy, 50, all this, but everybody. These are great people, great men to me. No matter what, that are flawed. Like most great men are flawed. We're all flawed. We just got to, we're all trying to get better. So we don't throw nobody away. We love everybody. That's the whole point. And we will call your ass out if you do some stupid shit. I don't give a fuck.
Absolutely.
It doesn't mean we don't love you. We love you, but we will call you the fuck out.
Well, and
hey, at that point, I listen to Coco then say, "Get your punk ass out."
That's right. Get your punk ass out of here.
Punk ass. Yeah.
So straighten your punk ass up. Punk ass.
They were asking, when it comes to cancer, you've been through this. You survived. Thank God. God saved it for me. You survived this cancer, and they want to know because cancer is real in our community. A lot of people. I can't name one person who ain't got a mom, an aunt, a cousin that's going through cancer. What was it that made you feel as if you were going through this debilitating disease?
So really what it came down to when I first got that diagnosis, my first thought was, I need more time. And in fact, those were the first words that I said. No, I need more time. Because I had not really had the awareness of my own mortality. I had just turned 40 and it made it so real. And then all of a sudden, in knowing that, all right, if this is what I have to deal with now, I can't be in denial about it. I can't pretend it's not happening. I have to deal with it. But at the same time, let me recognize this has been in my body. It's been here. It didn't be here yesterday. And so I don't have to make an urgent life-saving decision at this moment, especially under duress. When you're under duress and you get that kind of news, you can't think clearly on your own.
That's right.
For a long time, I misguided my frustration. I was mad at my doctor because she told me by myself. She knew what the results was.
Yeah.
She said, hey, bring somebody with you or anything. That way, at least when you get that call, you can prepare yourself. None of that was there. So for a long time, I had to actually deal then too with PTSD because to me, going to the doctor meant a death sentence. And so I had to come back from that. I had so much to work through as a result, but I decided I'm going to live my life and I'm going to live it differently now. This, whatever that means, whatever I have to do, I'm going to get to the root of this because I'm not going to die an unlived life. And that's what I felt.
That's right.
So it all came together in that one instance, but then it wasn't unfolding. It was a matter of giving myself time to deal with what was happening and to accept, okay, what role did I play in this? And if I created it, can I uncreate it? And the answer is yes. The answer is absolutely yes. But that also meant I then had to be present in my life. So I'm kind of switch gears a little bit while I have a couple of minutes, and it's our anniversary. So we are going to talk about relationships a tiny bit because Lays and I went through recently a sort of difficult period because I kind of felt like he was picking on Black women often and making negative comments about Black women. And I'm like taking it seriously, like, hold on, like why is it so much talk like this? And so we kind of got into it and he's like, hey, I'm not bashing women. I'm like, you kind of are. And I didn't have an understanding of how deeply he does love women and respects women and how much of an impact women have had on his life. He comes from a family filled with women, but I didn't know because I'm like, I don't hear that side of it. And so when we finally got to the root of it, we finally talked it out. And what I said is, I went into my heart and through meditation, I'm asking my heart, show me what it is I'm actually feeling. What I felt was that Black women, many of us, are like a flock without a shepherd. And so we're out here, right? We haven't had the leadership in our community that we've needed. We haven't had the support, so many of us, that we've needed.
Absolutely.
The Black mom thing is very real, right? And so going through all of that, now, if you got a flock without a shepherd, this flock is going to be out here cutting up because what? They don't know what to do.
That's right.
What to do. And so rather than blaming and shaming and criticizing and picking on us, not that you do all of that, honey, but I'm saying in our society, Black women are easy targets.
I will call out bullshit at any time.
and we stand on that because you call it out evenly amongst all people.
Yeah. I call the brothers out too all the time.
Yes.
Yeah. I call everybody. I just call out bullshit. That's all.
But it's more to do with, hey, who's taking ownership? Who's taking leadership? Who's stepping in? You can't just say, well, these women are just out of control and they're not doing this, they're not doing that, and nobody's participating in the conversation. How does then it get better? Like, we have to change the conversation. We have to get to a point where we can talk differently.
Mars, Venus, and all between. This is what that's why we got to have that show, Mars, Venus, all planets between. We could talk about relationships with men and women, not from a pointing at each other, but working with each other to understand. Because most of the conversation is just that we just entrenched in our own position so much that we don't understand that we actually see more in common than we see differently.
And we're interwoven, and our pain is interwoven, and because we don't understand that, it's more difficult for people to move forward because they don't understand why they're walking in this. But you're right, it is important for us to have this conversation, not so that we can all be free and cured after we leave the conversation, but so that we can have other conversation within us and our community and find more ways to interact with each other, to heal each other as opposed to beat each other down.
And sure, if we keep more families together, then the community is stronger. That's all I'm saying. The family is the beginning of the community. Without the family, that's the beginning of the village. So if you keep more families together, then what's going to end up happening is that your community gets stronger, and we won't be on the bottom of the totem pole when we need to get resources, because you got a family that's going to stand up. The Duchess uses the word microcosm. The family is a microcosm for the community. The family is tight and the community is tight. right, then there ain't nobody gonna fuck with us because we got a bond that we got. That's what we got to work on. But we got to start it from the family. Even that don't mean that you and your baby mama broke up or whatever. It don't mean y'all got to be enemies. That means that y'all can work and move forward so that y'all can at least protect the child. And sometimes, in some cases, mama be like, I can't handle a boy at 12, but don't let the boy go to dad. Dad will take care of his ass. He'll put him on the right track and keep the fathers in the family. And once you do that, guess what happens? You build better nations. You build better people. You build stronger people, because now when the cops come and beat on your 17-year-old, then he got a community that's he gonna have to answer to, because he worked for the community. They work for you. You don't work for these motherfuckers.
And speaking of community, this is another big thing that has come. Like, our relationship, for whatever reason, sent ripple effects throughout through all of my friend network, all of your friends network. And I want to say this too, as a friend, support your friends who are in a healthy relationship.
Yes.
Don't talk shit about women to your guy. Don't talk shit about men to your girl. Like, that's not helpful. It's not useful. Just because maybe you've gone through some things, we've all gone through some things. I'm a person who hasn't gone through a difficult relationship, period. But when you bring that into somebody's atmosphere that is actually happy, but you're not happy, so you got to kind of spoil that. How do you call yourself a friend? That really bothers me, because it's like, guess what? We're not out here hurting nobody. We're not trying to be in nobody's business. We just trying to live our lives. And yet there's so much shade and haterism coming, as if we're this unconventional throwback of a relationship.
Well, I found that, and the Duchess, she first of all, the Duchess is a high level executive, right? She's like a top tier. I call her Omega level executive. Like, she works with $1 billion companies. But I got to tell y'all now, I can say it, that she's already back into her career. I mean, she ended up losing her job at the time because of all of the stuff that people were saying in her work community, because of people that are supposed to be my friends, as opposed to supporting it. They made it almost like a trope, and then she ended up losing her job behind that shit. Wow. Everybody in our business, and she ended up losing her fucking job. And let me just tell y'all something. We cool, but I ain't gonna never forgive that. I will never forget that. I will let that go, but I'm not gonna forget that, because you are showing me who you are by putting my personal business out on the street like that, to a position where people that don't even know me is putting me in emails saying, and then using that as a catalyst to move her from her job that she was making a tremendous amount of money from. And then, of course, she ain't no punk, so she was like, all right, whatever, I need this anyway. She went off and just went back to the world that she was in. But I'm not gonna forget that. That was kind of whack. And that's the point that we do as people. We sit out there and we put people's business out there to the point where now all of a sudden motherfuckers will use that against her. And let me tell you something. The corporate America don't want a black man and a black woman strongly together. You know that, right?
Nope.
You understand that, right? You understand
They do not. They do not.
Around and making it a joke, somebody's real life, and next thing you know, these little Wills pills is going to do what they can do to sabotage the situation. They're gonna attack the sister, because they can't attack me, because I'll pull out Snuffleupagus and slap them upside their head.
Put that dick away.
Put that dick
Get
away.
it with the coma hands.
Put that dick away.
Get it.
Anyway, Duchess, happy anniversary, my dear. We love our Duchess. We don't play around. You go ahead and do your thing, because we about to cut up some more before we get out of here. We're going to 7:15, and we're gonna have a good time today. And listen, the first 6 months was the business of.
Oh wait, we lost.
Wait a minute. Hold up, and he's still talking.
The first 6 months was the business of us. That's what I said. What did I say the day that before we met, before we met physically, before we met in person? I said we're gonna get to the business of us first. And now that we've been here for 6 months, it's the business of building family and legacy properly. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it the right way.
All right.
All right. I think I might want me a man now. Wait a minute. Where's mine? Hold on.
Hold on, Kim. If y'all want and ladies, and this is all my sisters out there, if y'all need a man that's gonna love you and honor you and do what you got to do and still be a leader, y'all. Let me do this right. I don't want to fuck this up.
No, don't put the sad music on.
Let me do this right, ladies. If you need a man, do it right, show you love, and also give it a black eye when you need it.
I gotta go on that note. I
right.
love you. Happy anniversary. Love you, family.
Oh,
He's running you out.
Too far? God does it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, she knows. I talk all that cool
she
shit.
just blushes and okay, bye.
Well, I talk all that cool shit, but I will get to it. I had to get to it. Now. Don't fuck around with the kid. Anything else? Any more cocoa tea before we caffeinated tea before we get out of here? 7:15. That's our target from now on.
So the only thing that is, there's two things. One is we never got around to discussing the 50 Cent $1 billion lawsuit that he just won.
Oh, wow.
Fifth. Go ahead, Fifth. Go ahead, give it to us, Coco.
Yeah, so apparently there was a drug kingpin that said that, well, his name is Ghost, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
He brought a suit against 50 Cent in 2011 for $1 billion because he said his life story was based around the show Power. And they're like, nah. Yeah, no. Well, 50 Cent won that. He won that because he wanted to sue not only 50 Cent, but he wanted to sue Stars and Lionsgate. And he said that Power took the story of his life without his consent. But apparently, no. I think he tried 3 times, and they shot him down 3 times. So 50 Cent is really good when it comes to the courts. I don't know. He always wins his suit.
50 is pretty good, period.
Juxtapose 50 with Damon Dash, right? So 50 business has always been first because 50 paid them white boys. He paid them.
How about that?
Right.
He paid a white boy. No, I'm telling you right now, if you and trust me, I know this for a fact because I have to sacrifice a lot when it comes to my business. But I pay the white boys. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to tell all the fellas, if you want business, and I know we trying to keep it real, but let me tell you something, fellas.
Yep.
You want to get the brother lawyers and all this other shit, and you want to just get your homeboy management, all that shit. All I'm saying to you is, you want to make money in this industry, pay them Will's pills.
Pay the Will's pills.
Right.
Pay the Will's pills.
Pay the white boys.
You gotta get to the Will's pills.
You got and 50 will pay the white boys. And listen, you got to pay them. And even if you got to take us, like I sacrifice a lot of money to the Will's pills, but at the end of the day, they will go to fight for you because they know they're gonna get paid. And this is what I'm saying to all you rappers out there who think you understand the business. If it ain't in another nigga's interest for you to make money, then ain't nobody gonna be interested. Hold on, sad music,
right?
Sad music. Oh
no,
straight. Let me get y'all niggas straight here. I know you think Instagram is your lawyer.
and Google.
Google is your lawyer. Y'all might have read the book 48 Paws of Power in Music Business.
Yep.
Let me give you the cheat code. White boys. They're the white boys.
Oh God.
If it ain't in nobody's interest to make the money, then they not interested. And at the end of the day, if a white boy ain't making money in your shit, then they're not interested. One more thing. Before you go, did you hear about the Fugees canceling their tour?
Oh yeah, they canceled like 3 days. 3 days before the actual date, right?
3 days for the date. Now let me just say this to you. You know, now that they canceled the tour, I can say I was offered the job to run the Fuji's shit, the whole tour and all that shit.
Wow.
I was offered that job. I sat with Lawrence people. Had the meeting. One of my guys is their people. I sat down with them. We talked. I had a great conversation and everything. I walked away and said, hell no. You know why? Because I can't see that ever actually working.
Yeah.
It would have been, I could not see, and it would have been me busting I would have died. I would have worked my ass off. I would have been all over the place. I'd have been busting my ass, killing myself. And then I would have got them all the way to the top of where they needed to go and had that shit organized. And then they would have said, no, I don't feel like doing it. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And then you would have walked away singing the sweetest thing I ever know.
I might have hurt somebody. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because at the end of the day, I can't put all that work in. That's happened to me. Where I put all that work in for somebody, and then they just fold at the last minute. That's one of the biggest problems that the industry has. You know.
Now, would Praz had been there? Is he in prison?
Now, Praz is he's not in there yet. He's not in prison yet.
Yet, then that means he's not going.
No, I'm not. I don't know the situation.
Well, the situation at hand had been going on for about 20 years now, so apparently he's not going anywhere.
No, I think he's a government informant or he's a spy. That's all.
Because he's.
We don't know that, but I hope nothing happens to him. You know what I'm saying? I hope he dies. Right. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't want nobody to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Right. So at the end of the day, we good on that, man. We're gonna keep it cool. But
hey, Lays, before we go, and I know we're running out of time, but speaking of jail, the infamous Rayful Edmonds, the notorious kingpin from here in the District of Columbia, has been released.
Sorry, go ahead.
And for those people that don't know, a lot of what Paid in Full with Cameron and them, a lot of that had to do with Rayful Edmonds. If they ever did like the inside of that, they would see a lot of the DC story. Yeah. And Rayful Edmonds was bringing in what they said 30 million a week, and Rayful was paying people
70 million a day.
And and he was paying people's rents and mortgages and everything down here. Blah blah blah. Well,
like
anyway,
Chapo,
he's home and everybody's home, and it's a big story down here. Some people in the neighborhoods are extremely happy that he's home, but of course everybody else is getting ready for what they think something to quote unquote happen because he's now back. So Rayful Edmonds is home.
First of all, they talk about Alpo and all those other people that I just want to say, and this is one last sad music thing before I leave. All you ex-drug dealers that were popping in the 80s, late 70s, 80s, and early 90s. Once you get out of prison, I'm going to give y'all one piece of advice. And listen, with all due respect, I say this with love. Don't go back to your old neighborhoods.
Right. How about that?
Right.
And we have automatic window rollers in the cars now.
Right.
No more squeegees.
No more squeegees. Don't go back to your neighborhood because ultimately, people, most dudes that do that want to make a name for themselves. They don't really, because like Jay-Z said it. If I kill you, I'm brainless. If you kill me, you famous.
You're famous, right?
Everybody famous drug and niggas want to kill you because they famous. I stayed away from my neighborhood for years, and I would go through there, right? I mean, what the fuck you can go there and be shooting out with guys you grew up with because they jealous of your situation? Sometimes you gotta let that jealousy kind of reside a little bit, fall back. Because people will always be jealous of you. Jealousy is envy is a real drug out there in our community.
Yes, it is.
So I mean, a guy as famous as that, man, go to California, go to Arizona, go someplace where nobody will know you at, man, and just live out the rest of your life, man. You put that work in, Whether you think drug dealing is a bad thing or a good thing, I know the government does it and they get paid a lot of money for it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, whatever your rationale is, if you've done that 30 years ago, you ain't the same guy. You ain't got the same knees.
That's right.
Crazy. Stay your ass away from. There's no winning trying to be gangster, an old gangster coming back to the hood again. Not unless you're doing something positive. Where you're doing something for the community, and even that you got to do it one step away, because what'll end up happening is somebody will come and try to knock you off because it'll make them famous. They'll go to jail to be famous because they'll be famous in jail.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So trust me, they'll
get cartons of cigarettes and noodles.
Gangster in the box is a real deal. No matter how tough y'all think y'all are, there's always somebody looking at y'all in the box ready to. And we saw Brooklyn do that and get gentrified, and from the 80s and 90s, we see the Bronx getting gentrified. Gangster in the box is a real deal. It's a DC. It's a glass box. They're looking at y'all and they watching y'all kill each other off. So my suggestion, with all due respect and positive energy to all these gangsters, when you get out of jail after 25, 30 years, y'all niggas get the fuck up out of there.
Get out.
Get up out of there and go live your life.
I'm sure Rayful would, because he wasn't a gangster anyway. He had everybody else did it for him.
Yeah, well, that's gangster too.
Yeah.
Good morning, email. Shout to my OHG family. Shout to my MOP First family. We out here. And I got Coco Dream. Thank you. Shout to Kimberly Robinson. We're going a little later from now on. Just a couple of minutes later from now on. And we're going to have a good time. Shout to Bronxwood Preparatory Academy. I will be there this morning. Shout to Felicia Bray. I'm building golf rooms, man. It's real out there for me.
Hey.
Yeah. Another thing. LA's got multiple businesses. I'm like a Jamaican, man. I be keeping that shit popping. And also, get ready. I got the title for my book, by the way.
What is it? The
Road Less Traveled: Tales from a Hood Intellectual.
Okay.
How about that?
All right.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
I'll get that done. Thank you. RIP, my sister Fox, First Family for Life. We love you, sis. Y'all stay tuned. We'll give you the details on Fox's situation, when we're going to send her home and all that. We're working on that now. And also, we'll send you a donation list to her charity. We don't need nothing. We good. But we want to send a donation list to her charity to make sure that the Scleroderma charity, the cancer charities get the research so we can obliterate that fucking terrible disease. All right?
Yeah.
This your boy Unc in the building. I see you guys. And next week, we're going to do more days next week. So we'll see you on Monday, but we'll be doing more days. You're going to be up to 3 days a week next week. And then we're going to turn full blast, getting ready for September. So y'all have a great day. Thank you, Coco. Thank you, Kimberly. And I'm so
have
glad.
A great day, guys.
I'm so glad that you're all right, Kimberly. Make sure you take care of those double dammers.
Hey, they my girls, no doubt.
Here comes the shoe. All right, y'all have a great day. We talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye.